So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, I think we can expect to see more than a few moments of individual brilliance with Neymar on the pitch, Peter. He's got such a silky touch, he can ghost past defenders, and he can pass and shoot with the very best. If you're looking for someone to take your breath away, this is the guy for me.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Played into space, and this is Torres, and Torres! Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? And this is Owen, and the shot!
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Xavi Alonso. He's looking wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. De Bruyne. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Paris Saint-Germain, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And he welcomes it in. That's a decent clearance. De Bruyne. Quarter of an hour played. Out to the left it goes. Taken off it pretty forcefully. So it is still 0-0. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Might be danger here. Goes for a shot! Neymar.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. .30 gone. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Quality ball. Could move up a gear here. And it's Fernando Torres. Thinks about the shot. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. De Bruyne. Looking for options for movement. Tries to play it through. And this is Owen. He has found the way through. Owen! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. Can he finish? And he's following up! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Vardiol is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Now it's Raul. Stood up well to him there. Rodri.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned. And he's managed to get rid. And he's had a hit! Oh, screamer! He's got himself an absolute peach. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
A heavy challenge. Now, who's going to be first to this? Raul, brilliantly cut out. And there's the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Raul. Looking for a runner. Well, that has not gone well. Van Dijk. Rodri. Cannavaro. Rodri. Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, shoots! Lovely, now then. And this is Raul.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neymar.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And this is Raul. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Probing pass. And they've got a throw. Owen is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
And here's Owen. Great vision. And this is Raul. Looking to play him in. And it's Xavi Alonso. It's Alonso! And somehow it stayed out. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is good alertness. Xavi Alonso, it's a searching pass. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Alonso. Nice looking ball. Good read, needed to be. Rodri. Hakimi. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Threads one in. And this Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's there to clear it. And a chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Into the last quarter of an hour. Xavi Alonso. Nuno Mendes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, it's Raul. Plays it across. And that has been cleared.
Raul really was well marshalled.
Owen! Corner number 2 then. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Barcelona are down to 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. De Bruyne, over to the left. And it's De Bruyne! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's got that completely wrong. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Wriggles his way through. vital. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now is this the final assault? He's a sharp little ball here. It's a goal kick. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact.
That's at the end. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And already we're underway here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And he's worked it through. And Torres! he's managed to get it all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Garnacho. It's Kimmich. And this is Neymar. Caicedo. Now it's Raul. And he plays one through. Oh, given away. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Great chance! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So, a breakthrough already. And this is Torres. No, that's been intercepted. Palmer. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Palmer picks it up out wide. Vardiol. Vardiol goes on a charge down the left.
Barcelona really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Garnacho. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Messi. A probing pass. Messi finds himself offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Kimmich. And here's Torres. Raul. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And that has gone straight into touch. Hernandez. Palmer. And it's Messi. Threads one in. He has a look up. Chance! That's really well cleared. Early ball. Oh, what a climb! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Garnacho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's had it taken off him. Kimmich. And it's Palmer. Garnacho. And that has left him in a heap. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Got to be quick to recover this. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's slipped. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
To increase the lead. He has missed it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Lobbed in behind. Dinked through. He's well positioned here. Shoots! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Kimmich. Rodri. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's clever. Thinks about the shot. Defending of the desperate variety. There's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. So I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Palmer. Hernandez for Palmer. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Torres. Now it's Raul. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Torres. And here's Raul. Owen ploughing through the middle. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
A case now of complete control. He's found a way through. Drives it in. De Ligt clears it away. The ball has bounced loose now. And he's had a hit! No, he's missed it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernando Torres under intense pressure.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
And it's Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Hernandez.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Oh, that's nice. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Caicedo. Raul. Always onto this. Oh, super ball. And he's onside. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Palmer. He's looking wide. And they win it back again. Now it's Owen. He is through here. Corner it is. It's their second corner of the game. Xabi Alonso with the short one. And he shoots! And now a sudden chance to counter. And they can counter here. Kimmich. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Plays a sharp little ball here. Rodri. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Owen going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Messi. Now this could be a chance. He's found some space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Messi. And here's Neymar. That's a sharp pass. Kimmich. Now it's Garnacho. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot.
Cambio de jugadores.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Doku. Can he get it through? That is good strength. He's had it taken off him. Corinthians with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Kimmich goes short, tries to pass it through. Kimmich receives it. He's got tall, and he's kept. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Lacking in accuracy. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Owen. Raul. That's a decent clearance. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. So it's away we go then. Messi wriggles his way through. Good driving run. Now it's Mbappe. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Xavi Alonso. Good ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Raul tries to play it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Has a shot! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Alexander-Arnold. Now Mbappe. Mbappe tries making a foray down the right. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Rudiger. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rodri. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Mbappe, looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that was Torres! Goal! Barcelona! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And this is Raul. And here's Raul. It's Raul! That was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Saka. That's a good run down the left. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Camisa 18.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his...
He's going for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And that's gone loose. He is through here. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. And this is Owen. Shot a goal! Relentless, just relentless. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well.
Goes for a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here. Oh, that's clever. And that's a... Torres! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Caicedo. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Torres. De Bruyne spots it and intercepts. Neymar. Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Plays a sharp little ball here. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, what's he done? He might be in here! Real chance! They've scored! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's become a case of men against boys. Mbappe. Good play on the left-hand side here. And this is Owen. Rice. And we've reached half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And the action is back underway. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Xavi Alonso has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Now it's Owen. Aimed beyond the defence. Bastoni wins the duel this time. Neymar looking for the run. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, some tackle that. For De Bruyne. Owen. Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Owen. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, super find. It's Raul! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
What a throw in. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Oh, really well played.
Neymar purring through the gears. And that should get the job done. Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Owen was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
De Bruyne. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Stood up well to him there. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. And a header! And yes, it's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
75 minutes played. Now it's Owen. He's got away. Flashes it across. Rice. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And this is Raul. Alexander-Arnold.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get it through? And he plays one through. Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Raul. He's found some space. Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Giroud coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a
foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Camisa 4, camisa 12, camisa 14.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The most accurate pass. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Zaniolo! Oh, there was plenty on that. De Bruyne kicks it up from the goal kick. And the pass is intercepted. Fernando Torres. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, the other quite the opposite. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Henrik Mkhitaryan. He's not the biggest, strongest or quickest, Peter, but what he lacks in physique, he certainly makes up for with a supreme footballing intelligence and great technique. He just seems to be able to see situations develop before anybody else, and he usually tends to pick the right option too.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And they can counter here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. Can he get it through? And it's made its way to him. Martinez needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now this could be a chance. Torres! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So there's...
Tries a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Zielinski gets across to intercept that. Quarter of an hour played. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Akanji tries to play it through. DiMarco, cross goes in there.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Here comes another cross. And that was very necessary. Lovely feet. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And he's intervened well there. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Torres. Torres running with the ball. Mbappe. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Thuram. And this is Mkhitaryan. Now it's Owen. Well, that looks a cracking ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Mbappe, can he finish? Oh, crossbar! And that was venomous. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two.
He's having a shot! And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. And Inter go in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rijkaard.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Çalhanoğlu looking for a runner. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Caicedo. Now it's Torres. And this is Owen. And here's Thuram. And this is Mkhitaryan. Played into space. Good ball, good take. Dumfries was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Akanji prompt. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Torres. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Quality ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Not the most convincing of passes. The message is clear, none shall pass. Knocks it into space. Vardiol. Rodri. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Barcelona finding their passes. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Torres. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Torres. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Mkhitaryan. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Upamecano attempts a clearance. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. It's Mkhitaryan! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mkhitaryan is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Thuram. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe finds himself offside. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
DiMarco. There's a beautiful simplicity about this. Dogged defence on the other. That's a lovely, neat pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Torres receives it in a wide position. Gets his head on it! He has done it! Barcelona are back in business. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Played into space, and this is Torres, and the flag has stayed down.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Thuram! And the pass is intercepted. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Çalhanoğlu! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Oh, he's played it in low. And that has been clubbed away. Dumfries. And it's lofted through here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Zielinski. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rijkaard. Very nicely done. And the number on the board is 3. And it's Zielinski. Rodri. He's in a great position here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has left him in a heap. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable...